Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hello and welcome to NobleBears.tv. We are so thankful that you have joined us tonight. It is a great night here in the den, and it's been a while since we've been here. But my name is Matt Lorenz, and I am your host this evening for NobleBears.tv, and I'm joined by, well, I guess I would have to say my sidekick, the one, the only, Trevor Lorenz. How you doing, Trevor?
Hey, man, I'm doing awesome. I'm so happy to finally be back. I feel like we haven't put a headset on in who knows how long. It's definitely been some time. We got that snowstorm in, and I actually had to get my wisdom teeth out, so I couldn't really speak well. So
yeah, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, no. That would have been all night.
Yeah.
So glad you guys didn't have to listen to that. Hey, before we even start things off, thank you guys so much for joining us and being a part of NobleBears.tv. Without your guys' support, we wouldn't be who we are. So thank you guys so much. Tonight we have a matchup: the Del City Eagles versus the Noble Bears. The boys and the girls will both be playing, and the girls are about to tip off in about 4 minutes. And then your boys will tip off around 7:30, depending when this game is done. Now, in between those games, we're going to be having a senior night for all of the cheerleaders, the trainers, the men's basketball team, the ladies' basketball team, and I'm pretty sure we're doing a whole bunch of other stuff, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, as a matter of fact, the young athletes, the cheerleaders from the youth, they're all going to be here. The youth is here for basketball, boys and girls. It's super exciting stuff. I mean, and then, you know what? They get a chance to come down here and look at the big kids perform here in the den. So they're very excited about that. Tonight's matchup tonight is going to be a good one. You've got the Del City Eagles. The girls are 8-9, the best I can tell on their record that Squirtle has presented. And may be a little bit different than that, but I think it's about that. And so they're a very good basketball team. They've actually had some great wins against some really tough competition, and I expect to see some high scoring, obviously, from them. That are probably going to continue on. But the Noble Bears girls basketball team has been doing great all year. We've got a couple of seniors, and this is going to be senior night tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a really good senior night. Del City's quite the competition for sure. They always bring it. I was looking at their kind of schedule, who they've played and stuff, and even when they've lost games this year, it's all been close on both sides of the board, men's and women's both. So it should be a pretty good matchup for the Noble Bears. It'll definitely test what they got, but you know, as a player, when there's this kind of energy and there's all these little kids looking up to you and there's all these fans here to watch you, much less you guys online, I mean, you want to bring it.
Yeah.
For sure. When the energy's there, you're there.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to get pumped up and get momentum going when there's more people cheering you on.
You
it
bet.
just carries and carries and carries. So I think it'll be good for the Noble Bears to have this many people tonight, and it'd be a great senior night, especially for the great competition that they're playing.
But now the girls, if I'm not mistaken, we've got 3 seniors, or is that 4 that we have?
So we have Landry Barefoot,
Yep.
who is a senior. We have, let's take a look through the roster really quick. Bailey
Marcella
Smith,
Taylor and Bailey
is,
Smith.
is a senior, and then Marshall Taylor is also a senior. Those will be your 3 seniors tonight.
Very good. So glad that they have gone through 4 years of basketball here with the Noble Lady Bears. They've done an awesome job. We are so proud of them and look forward to seeing what their future holds. So, man, I'm just excited about this evening, man. Beautiful Friday night. We're so glad you guys joined us. Again, we're here in the Den, and it's about, I don't know, I think we're about 20, maybe 30 minutes late for tip-off. We were supposed to tip off at 6, but the JV game lasted a little longer.
I thought tip-off was 6:30.
Well, if it is, then it's perfect timing. Everybody I heard in the coaches' den was all complaining, why is it 30 minutes late?
They just know some people
There's
don't
Tyler
show.
Solomon.
They just know some people don't show up on time, so they have to make sure that they give those people enough time. So if you tell them 6, 6:15, 6:20, so then they get to see the warm up, they get to watch the game. That's what we always do with some of our families.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like my oldest daughter. I'll tell her 30
Yeah.
minutes before everything,
Yeah,
and then she shows up.
She'll still be 10 minutes late. So no, we got a great matchup. Man, how nice has the weather been this week?
Oh,
Total
my
change
goodness.
of subject. Nothing basketball related, but having snow on the ground last week, not getting to play any basketball, and then all of a sudden it's been almost 70 every single day.
It was
So
beautiful, right?
Just a great week and a great way to finish it off.
You know, I think we're going to start with the national anthem. I guess the Lady Bears are lining up here, and then we'll start with the national anthem. And but the True Blue Band will probably perform that, and then we'll start our broadcast back. We thank you guys so much for watching NobleBears.tv. So proud that you guys are here. We've had a great audience all year, Chili.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Your guys' support has been amazing. We're going to take our headset off. The national anthem's coming, and we'll let you listen to the Song of America, greatest song ever made. Yeah, you gotta love it. There's nothing like high school sports, and that just ties it all in, man. That just sets the tone.
It does.
It don't matter what sport you're playing. It could be over the radio at a baseball game, or it could be inside of a gym at a basketball game. There's just nothing that sets the tone like that. We're gonna do the Del City starters here. Jalen McAllister is going to be the first one off the bench, number 0. Following her is Adriana Richmond. Following her is Summer Pogue, number 15. Next after her is Nevaeh Ramsey, number 21. And last but not least, Angel Bushy is number 23, and she's going to be the last one off the bench tonight, and she will be starting for your Del City Eagles. And I think I'm going to give it over to you, let you do the Lady Noble Bears.
All right, all right, all right. So Rayleigh Steely, the freshman, number 0, is going to be the starting guard. That's the one for you. And get ready. That girl can handle the ball. She can handle the rock.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
People got 4 years of her.
Number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. Yeah, I'll tell you what's something about Mackenzie. She brings the energy, so get ready. 11 is going to go up and down the court. She hustles hard. Hey, there's the dynamite inside on the paint. Landry Barefoot, the senior, number 30, starting tonight. Number 34, Marshall Taylor is going to start, the other senior tonight. So happy that she's going to be a part of this tonight as a starter, number 34. And then number 32, Bailey Smith. Senior Bailey Smith is starting as well.
She's not even a basketball player. She's committed to go play softball in college.
She's an athlete, though, brother.
She's an all-around athlete, man.
I mean, did she play soccer, too, or anything?
Yeah, no, great soccer player.
Yeah.
I've watched her play soccer, and this is really funny. When I was coaching Powder Puff, it's when the girls play football and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey was, this is it, no taking shots at anybody. But she was the quarterback.
Nice.
And for the Powder Puff team, it's important you have somebody who can throw the ball, and there's nobody that can throw it better than Bailey did.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
it's just an all-around athlete, man, big time.
I love it.
So kind of a different lineup for you guys with it being senior night.
Right.
Normally, of course, Landry starts, but then J.C. Vincent normally starts as well, and then Landry George is normally one to start. So a different lineup, obviously, but it's senior night. It's important that these girls start the game off, and they started off right. I think this will be kind of a statement drive. Just set the tone for the entire night. That's how it normally goes in any basketball game. Nervous, the energy's high, everything's kind of flowing and stuff.
It's a big crowd behind you.
Yeah,
there.
and it's these girls' night.
Yeah, it's a
So-
big. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. The tip-off's about to come.
Let's go.
And it's off, and Del City has possession. So they're going to stop at the half court, kind of let some things happen. Some communication going on by the Lady Bears.
Looks like they're trying to trap at the top of this, kind of keeping it pushed outside a little bit.
Yeah, great rotation.
They broke the egg right there with a little shot on the outside. It all started by that throw to the high post, and then it was able to suck them in, and she was able to kick it back out.
Yep, just made them collapse.
Yep. Here comes Hickey, number 11, right down to Marshall Taylor, who's got a chance for 2 points right from the very beginning.
Yeah, right
and she
off
made
the
it right down the middle. Marshall Taylor for 2, baby.
That's the way you want to start a game, especially if you're not normally a starter. Bringing it big time. Lady Bears have a rebound right there. They're going to look. That's going to be a foul. We're going to see who they call that on. That's either number 0 or 14, and they're saying it's 14. That is going to be Adriana Richmond. That's going to be her first.
All right, they're going to bring in the substitution. Marshall Taylor checks out. Landry George checks in. So does J.C. Vincent, number 10 for the Lady Bears. She checks in for Bailey Smith. And we thank those seniors very much for coming in. Now the rotation is exactly how they want their starting lineup.
Normally how the starting lineup goes. You have players. We've said this. The shooter. Here she goes.
Ooh.
Man, you could tell that looked good.
That's
all the way
okay.
to
She was
it at
sucked
the
down
rim.
in the baseline a little bit there. She was pushed down in the
Yeah.
baseline. Whoa, big
So,
drive.
Yeah,
right towards
drive
the
right
middle.
down the middle, but a pass right to Barefoot.
Hickey with good ball control right there. Shoots a layup, misses it.
Yep.
Hits the bottom side of the backboard.
Lost her footing just a little bit as she was going down the floor right there. So,
Look at that move. Oh, my
yeah, good
goodness.
spin move. Lost the rim right there. But
Love
that was a great move. I'm sure she's going to come back to that one.
That was a silly move, man. She spun back to the left. Now Hickey goes to the left,
Yep.
misses it right off. She shot it with her right hand, too. So I was kind of thought that she might be able
Yeah,
to
you
pull
can
that
tell
one in.
that's one she wanted back. She definitely wanted to shoot that one with her left hand, and at a natural habit, it came off with her right. We're going to see the Bears are kind of backed up right now, forcing them to make a good pass, as they do. A layup's missed, and Steely has the ball coming down the floor. She's got her eyes down floor, going to pass it to George, which is just tipped. It's going to stay Noble Bear ball.
All right. Noble Bear basketball on the side out. All right. Set a play here.
It's looking like Vincent's going to pass it in, and it's going to be almost a diamond shape if you really look at it. Refs talk some things over.
Got to tuck it in.
Yep, jersey was untucked. Both teams look ready. Ref's going to blow his whistle. We're going to be inbound of the ball.
Oh, Barefoot was open
Yeah,
there.
you
She
saw
was
you
just
saw her kind of last second as she was making the
in-
pass.
Look at that. Look at that. So it was a good inbound
Yeah,
play.
I think that's how it was set in the first place. Barefoot didn't want the ball. She just wanted to set the back screen. So missed layup by Del City once again, and that ball is passed to Steely, who is going to be taken up in the backcourt.
It was a good rebound by Barefoot, number
Yeah,
30.
great rebound.
Mm-hmm. She's doing it on both ends of the court.
Yeah, Hickey talks it over, calls 5 out. She's going to find Barefoot up top. A lot of movement going on by the Bears. That's going to be a foul. We're going to see who they call that on.
That's going to be on number 15.
Number 15, that's going to be Summer Pogue. She's going to pick up her first. It's 2 fouls on Del City. None to Noble. Hey, look at who we got in the building, too. Troy Archie is in the building. I know he's not watching this. Of course, he's on the camera, but
Archie
great to see him.
Yeah, Archie photography. He always shows up to games, especially the important ones like senior night. He shows up and does his thing, man. He's a really good photographer.
Yeah.
You guys need good sports photography. Troy Archie does a good job.
The best. That foul was on number 21, Nevaeh Ramsey. That's her first. So Hickey's going to knock down the first one, making it a tie ball game at 3s.
All right.
We'll see if she wants to take the lead right here and knock this free throw down. Just off the front left side of the rim, and Del City's going to take it to the backcourt. Moving the ball up the floor pretty quick.
Boom.
Goes baseline.
Collision.
I'm thinking they're going to call that on Vinson for a blocking foul.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, that's going to be her first. Kind of just didn't get her feet set, and I'm not sure who that was that drove into her. I think that was number 14. Just totally made contact with JC and forced her to pick up a foul. Good effort right there. Three-pointer looked at, but not taken.
Well, she had a little pressure in her face,
Yep.
too. Oh, that was a good pass down
That was
low.
a great pass right there. And that bucket was by Nevaeh Ramsey. She's the one with all the points for Del City so far.
Uh-oh.
Hickey fights for it, does a great job.
Oh.
Steely just bounces it and coughs it up on accident. Kind of the ball was lost right there. It looked like a little bit.
Oh, and count it.
Yep.
And count it.
Count it. And
Yep.
one. Never got her feet set. That's going to be Hickey for 2 points, looking to get 3 here.
You know, the last time we watched Mackenzie play, she was so physical and just went up and down the court, just tried so hard, you know, and competed. I was just super proud of her. My goodness, man, she's carrying that forward. You know, that was a physical play right there.
Yeah, you got to love people who bring that energy and that physicality. They almost set the tone for your team. So Hickey knocks in that one, getting the 3-point play. She's got 4 already.
That's how you keep it nice and close, man. You get the easy ones like the free throws and the layups.
Yeah, it's a free shot. You should always make the free shot, right?
You sound like me telling you that.
Man, you see how many times free throws are missed, and you think, man, like, how do you miss a free shot? Nobody's guarding you. You're right in the middle. So who knows?
Especially if you're like a pro player, right?
Right.
I mean, you're like, oh my goodness, how many times have you? That's Noble Bear basketball on the baseline.
Yeah,
she hit it with her shoe.
Yep, Jalen McAllister just accidentally hit it off of her foot. So we forgot to mention this. Taryn Cottrell's checked into the game, and she checked out Landry barefoot.
Okay.
Just a few seconds ago.
So this number 25, Cottrell, checks in. Uh-oh.
Yep, they're gonna call it for a walk. She got reached in on, lost the ball, and then just kind of put her hand under it to gain control again. So that always happens. Someone's reaching in on you, and you like expect to bounce the ball. It's like almost doing it blindfolded, and you're running. Like you kind of lose where the ball is and stuff. So that happens. Ball's taken up just at the half court.
That's that same play where she drove the baseline, kicked it to the middle.
Yep, and it's looking like Del City's going to try and do it all night. They're going to try and get the ball in the corner, which a lot of teams don't necessarily want to do.
Right.
But I think Del City's going to use that maybe to try an advantage and then work around it, go baseline, and find somebody in the middle.
Bailey Smith checks in for Mackenzie Hickey. Looks like you got to get it in bounds, so you avoid the 5 second.
That ball's inbounded, so pretty
court,
physical right now.
Court. There we go. Nice up court.
Yeah,
Nice
Bailey
move.
took a good look at it, got a little happy feet. It's going to be Del City ball.
That's the second turnover. Back to back. Got to get things going. Got to be able to shoot the ball. Got to be able to put it in the bucket.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Vandenberg right now, I'm telling them just take a breath. This is a pace that they're not used to seeing. They're running up and down the court, and I'm not sure if you guys can tell through the screen. I know I can. These girls are moving right now. And if you're not used to this kind of pace, you definitely need to catch your breath. You forget to breathe sometimes when you're going that fast. So Cottrell takes a floater from the free throw line, and it just misses.
Well, at least we got a shot off, though.
Yeah, Del City's going to
turn over anything. At least we had that opportunity. So that's a good thing.
Look at it. She takes it this time, and the bank is open.
The bank from the three-point, I mean, all the way to the top of the key. She hits the center of the square and knocks it right in.
Yeah, that was big time three-point range.
It was.
So,
oh my goodness.
I'm sure that was right where she was aiming, and it was a great shot. So that was Jalen McAllister picking up a three-pointer.
Well, that brings the score 6-10. There'll be a quick timeout, and we'll take it with them here at NobleBears.tv.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
We told you it'd be quick. We're back in the action already. So the Bears are now taking it down the floor. They're going to call her for a travel. So I'm sure Vandenberg told them to just kind of slow their roll and catch their breath, and that's right where you want to put it. To break a press is in the middle. You can work any direction you want. So Del City passes it in. She's going to pass it to the wing here, down to the corner. They've liked it in the corner this whole time. I'm sure they'll try and cough it right back up there. Ball goes baseline to the middle.
Right to the middle again.
And that is almost the and one play. We'll see who they call that foul on.
That is definitely the play they like right now. Go to the corner, give it to the inside.
I'm not sure who they called that on. They held up a 2. So I'm thinking that might have been on Cottrell.
Okay.
Not completely for sure, though.
I got it on the board. They've got that as Rayleigh Steely, but
double zeros.
That I don't know if that was for sure called on her.
Yeah.
That's what the board says. Looks like
Yeah, she was 1 for 2 right there.
Okay. I thought that was going to go in there.
Ball's to Cottrell, just loses it, gets it right back. They're gonna call another travel as she's picking up the ball. So that is going to be, once again, Del City basketball. Man, for a while.
Home crowd didn't like that
walk
call, did they?
I didn't think she had possession of it just yet.
I didn't either.
So she kind of she picked it up, and then it was almost automatically before she could even get the ball completely a travel. So who knows? We'll see. You got to know if that's called, though. You have to continue to watch it and make sure the ball is on the floor before your feet are.
That was a deep three-pointer. Reach over and get another turnover.
That was a good steal by Jalen McAllister. Losing some footing. Balls to the wing. Right inside. Just a missed rotation by the Noble Bears. Ball's going to be inbounded.
Up the court by Mackenzie Hickey over on the left side. Turns it into a right-handed layup and puts it in off the glass.
Mackenzie Hickey for a pretty easy 2 right there. Ball's kicked to the corner. Three-pointer is up and just missed off the back of the rim. Steely with a mishap there. Had it in her hands and just lost it. So
looks like that's going to be a call on number 11, Hickey.
Yep, block's going to be called, and they're going to call Hickey. Barefoot's checking into the game.
And so is
Landry
George.
Cottrell's checking out. We'll see who George is checking out, and that's going to be Bailey Smith will be checking out of the game as well. Kind of your starting lineup here, coming back into the game with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball's in the corner. It's kicked right up top to the middle again.
Good defense right there.
Great defensive possession by Vincent right there. Barefoot holds on to it. Pass right back to JC.
Nice, all the way to Hickey, right off the glass.
Great job right there. It was a great assist and great 2 points for Hickey.
That was a great assist by number 10, J.C. Vincent.
Yeah, that was a big time. She passed it, and it hit the hands of a Del City player. I'm thinking they're going to call a charge right there on number 0, making her pick up a foul. It's going to be her first. Jalen McAllister scores 10-13. Noble Bears down by 3.
All right, J.C. Vincent's going to throw in the inbounds pass from the baseline. Looks like they're going to bring a 1-3-1, 1-2-1.
It's almost like a 3-2. I'm thinking they're really more just manned up, just kind of hanging off of.
Oh, look here. Yep, they will let it go. It's a big-time reach.
Yep, the trap comes. It's a 3-on-2. It is up. Great play. That's the way you make up for something. Jalen McAllister picks up 2. That's going to be called on J.C. Vincent.
Okay, Cottrell's coming back in. So, Coach Vandenberg's rotating quite a bit, making sure everybody's got good wind, making sure everybody's got fresh legs.
A game like this, you definitely don't want to get into foul trouble early.
No way, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, Vincent's already got 2. You're definitely going to need her as the game goes on. So Jalen's going to take a shot at it, and she scores a 3-point play.
All right, brings it up to a 6-point game, 10-16 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Mackenzie Hickey with the ball in her hand. It's got a lot of pressure going on.
Breaking some ankles. It's going to be a jump ball call that should stay Noble Bear basketball.
It does.
So we'll see now that Vincent's checked out who inbounds this one. It's going to be Mackenzie Hickey inbounding it. Bears are set up in a line. Ball's inbounded to George at the half court. That's once again going to be called on Jalen McAllister.
It's her second foul.
Almost back-to-back for her team.
Yeah.
Bears are now set up in a different inbounding play. 4 people spread out on the wing as Steely inbounds it. Ball's inbounded and just off the knees of a Del City player. So they're going to take it up to the 3-point line. Ball is rebounded by Del City, and it should be Noble Bear basketball.
Yeah, that was knocked out there. She reached up high to try to grab it, and she ended up just hitting it, knocking it straight out of bounds. That'd be Noble Bears. 54 seconds left. It's a 6-point game in the first quarter.
Hickey's got it. She's going to walk this thing up nice and slow. Just kidding. I don't think Mackenzie Hickey does walk.
That was close.
Yeah, I don't think she walks at all, man. She's so speedy.
And here comes 14, just right back down on the court.
Yep,
I mean, she was like, you want to go fast? I'll go fast, too. So here comes the Del City Eagles just right at you. And they with the steal and a turnover.
Yep, and that foul's going to be on Steely, her second. We'll see what rotation happens here. You don't want to pick up 2 that early, especially in the first quarter.
I was impressed by number 14. They just took that. She caught the ball actually at the free throw line down at the other end and took it all the way to the coast. So all the way to the other side.
Yeah, it was a good play.
Yep.
Free throws are going to be shot here with a couple of spins and a made basket. First free throw is made.
Splash.
Scores 10-19. Noble Bears down by 9, coming to a close in the first quarter. Bears are really going to want to try and score one possession and hold them off here for a second. Barefoot with a big rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, so they're going to have to make a stop here and play defense against Del City.
Bailey Smith looks like she's checking into the game. That was rebounded by Barefoot, and then she, she had girls around her that were just as tall, and they were able to reach up and, grab hold of it and hold on to the ball. Tied it up, and then it's possession, though. Yep.
Steely is checked out. Bailey Smith is checked in. I thought Steely was going to come out because she has 2, and Vandenberg's pretty smart about kind of foul trouble and keeping up with that kind of stuff. Great steal by Hickey. She's going to take it down the floor. Passes it to Bailey, and she's got an easy 2.
It was a tough play by Hickey, and she made it happen.
Now the lead's down to 7. You're going to want to get another stop here if you're Noble, as they do, causing a turnover. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Bailey Smith's going to dribble it down the floor.
7, 6. See
Hickey goes baseline.
And she did it.
She did it. Exactly what she wanted to do. That is a great quarter by Mackenzie Hickey. She's already got 10 points in that quarter alone.
Her teammates are loving it.
Yeah, you got to love it when somebody's scoring like that. She's scoring all over the place and just playing fast with a different edge to her.
Yeah.
She looks like she's playing a little different tonight. Somebody must have made her mad or something because she's playing with some speed. I'll tell you that.
She sure is. She's got good moves. Once she brings it down inside and then she kind of makes that half step to the left and then she comes back around into the center and her teammates are loving it.
Yeah,
just loving it.
Almost just as she's like jumping into the air.
Yeah.
She's moving her body away from anybody who can touch her, not necessarily fading away, but just moving away from contact to have an easier shot. So we're going to take a quick break as the first quarter comes to an end, and we'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back here at NobleBears.tv. Coming to you just a second late. Kenzie Hickey's going to have it at the half court. Man, it's a physical game going on right now. A lot of contact everywhere, and the refs are letting them play, which is great. Reverse layup, high off the glass. Left-handed layup, just misses. Does a roll around the rim, and the Bears have it.
Landry George with a rip. I'm sorry, Landry Barefoot with a rip. She
Rob
definitely
Landry.
pulled it down, man. She had to do it, too. She had to get physical.
Well, man, we say it every single game. A girl like Landry Barefoot is so nice to have on your team because you don't really, when you think about it, when you watch a game as a fan perspective or even a player, sometimes you don't really think about rebounding the basketball. Like someone who's scoring well, you're going to tell them, good job,
Sure.
and definitely give them high praise. Great shot by Cottrell right there. 2 points for her. It's a great way to start the second quarter. The lead is now cut to 3 points. But what I was trying to say is a girl like Barefoot, it's nice to have because getting a second shot, obviously no one's going to shoot 100%.
Oh, did you see the block
Any
she
day.
just had, too, man? That was sweet. She put her hand up there and definitely blocked the shot. Knocked it out of bounds, but it was a great one.
It's going to hurt not having her next year.
I told her in person, man, she was the most improved basketball player that I've seen maybe ever come through here.
Completely agreed. She's the same grade as me, and I've watched her play all through high school. And watching her then, you would think no way she's as good as she is now. There's just no way. And now she's dominant, man. She's awesome. I liked it the other day. She had an awesome black eye going on. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was sweet, man.
I'm glad
Picked
you
up-
reminded me
Yeah,
of that.
picked up a good one. So showed some character for sure. She plays hard nosed and.
You know,
That
some
shows
girls are kind of like, I don't want to show that off. Man, she sat right here on camera. She was proud of that. Hickey with a shot on the layup.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's been the hot hand tonight. So the Bears are going to need to get up and get back.
Landry Barefoot, let's go. Come on, hustle up. Hustle up.
Should be.
There you go, Hickey. Oh, she's trying everything she can do
I know
to
it.
have somebody help
She
her
just
out
rolled
on
the
the
ball
court.
to her on
Here we go,
accident.
Hickey. How fast can you get there? Oh,
It's going to be a backcourt. Hickey really wanted to take it from her
Heck
and just
yeah.
say, hey, give me that thing. I want to go score more.
all right. So Landry Barefoot comes out of the game, and Hayden George.
It's again, you've messed up the George and the Landry. Come on, man. That's Hayden George, number
Hayden
23,
George.
checking in. So right
Absolutely.
alongside her sister who catches the ball in the backcourt. High screen comes.
Now, one thing I've noticed is that Landry's had one shot. We're going to have to get her to shoot the ball a few more times, right?
Yeah, we need to get her hand hot quick.
Looks like the Dell City Eagles, Lady Eagles, are going to call a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, and
Yeah.
we'll take it with them here at NobleBears.tv.
Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Welcome back here to NobleBears.tv. We are
That
in the
commercial was
second
weird.
quarter, And there are 6 minutes left. Why is it weird?
Well, it's just there wasn't any sound to it. I don't know what the deal was there.
Yeah, let us know if you guys heard sound or not. I think I heard sound, so I'm not sure. It might be headphones. Can you hear me all right? Almost like a knock-knock type of joke.
Knock-knock.
Like knock-knock, anybody home?
All right, here we go. We got
basketball time. Yeah, rips it away. Three-pointer looks. That's a quick ball rotation by the Eagles. You can tell, man, she thought about that one 4 or 5 times. So decided to take it to the lane. Couple of layups missed. And it's out of bounds. Del City is going to be Noble Bear basketball.
number 24 for the Lady Eagles. She sure is tall. That's number 24 Thornton, and she definitely is a force down there in the post.
Yeah, she's the tallest one on the floor right now. And our tallest girl, Taryn Cottrell, is definitely not short. It's going to be turnover by the Noble Bears. It is going to be Del City basketball.
You know, it's a three-point game. That's what it is. It's a three-point game, folks.
There
And the
hasn't
Noble
been.
Lady Bears have had 11 turnovers. And if you don't have 11 turnovers, I guarantee you have shots at the goal. And you have shots at the rim. You have opportunities to make buckets. But with 11 turnovers, and Hickey all the way to the rack.
You can
knocks
tell
it in.
she's excited. Let's go. He's going to look for the three-point play. You can tell she's excited, man. She's loving it. People in the crowd are yelling right behind us, and she's looking right at them and just giving them the face, man. She's giving them the business. She needs to relax here, though, take a couple dribbles. You never want to get too anxious on the free throw line.
Oh,
Just off the left side.
that 24 can get up. I mean, she can get up,
Uh-oh.
dude. What happened there? Do you know?
Something came down. There was a foul on number 24. We're going to take a quick break here at NobleBears.tv.
Okay, let her.
All right, sorry to cut you short. The Noble Bears are lined up at the free throw line, and Bailey Smith is going to be inbounding the ball here. The court is ready to play, and the ball is now in. Passed into George, who takes a shot from the elbow. Takes a good look at it. Luckily, that ball's rebounded, and now Cottrell has it outside. She's backed up all the way to the half-court line. That's going to be a foul right there. Pretty easy one on number 14, Adriana Richmond, her second. So the Noble Bears should be in a bonus right now. I'm thinking that Mackenzie Hickey is going to step up to the free throw line and look to knock down 2 of them.
All right, that brings the score 18-19. Noble Bears, see if we can take at least the tie, if not take the lead.
Yeah, you definitely want to make this first one and cut it to even. Just as Hickey does, knocks in her first one. Ball's going to be passed right back to Hickey. She's going to do the exact same thing here. Take a couple dribbles. And, man, she has missed on that left side, and it hasn't been by much, man. She's missed by centimeters.
That one was
Yeah, great steal by Hickey. She's bringing it. That's going to be a big-time foul by number 0, Jalen McAllister. That's her third already in this half.
Okay, they're going to do some substitutions here.
Yeah, you can tell Del City's frustrated because Mackenzie Hickey is absolutely bringing it. If anybody wanted energy, Mackenzie's got it.
Okay.
She's going to step back up to the free throw line, look to do the exact same thing, the exact same dribbles, and knock this one in.
All right, tie ball game. Is she going to take the lead for the Noble Lady Bears?
Still in the bonus, so it's a 1-on-1. Actually, it's a double bonus. She's got 2 automatically. She's going to knock in her first one anyways, not give anybody a chance. Now your Noble Bears are up by 1 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball's dribbled.
We got any they've had over 10 fouls. Who is in foul trouble on their side?
Jalen McAllister's in foul trouble on their side. Adriana Richmond's in foul trouble on their side. Those are kind of your 2 players who have at least half of them as of now. So they have 5 fouls by themselves.
Gotcha.
A couple of players added up to 7, and then a few more added up to 10. So I'm thinking Vandenberg is going to call timeout here That's what it looks like. She's going to take a full timeout, and we are going to take a timeout too. So we will be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Call them for your free quote.
All right. Welcome back to some Noble Bear basketball. I tried.
It was
man.
like a little Matthew McConaughey.
I was about to say that was
action.
my McConaughey impression. I'll think of another one. I'll try and bring us on a different way this next time.
Oh, get that ball.
Yeah,
It was
that
tipped.
that should be tipped by Del City. A lot of reaching going on, big time body contact.
There's a reach again.
Tipped once again. Bears are all over the place right now. Very physical game going on. Missed layup, another missed layup, and the Bears have the rebound, and then the foul is finally called. They're going to call a push on. I didn't see who that was on.
It was on somebody from Del City, so that's going to bring, looks like Cottrell to the line.
Yep, I'm thinking she's going to step up and knock down 2 here.
Lady Bears got a 2-point lead in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. If you remember right at the beginning of the game, I told you the Del City Eagles, the girls basketball team, they were 8-9 overall for the season. They've had a few losses against Carl Albert, Putnam City West, Bishop Kelly, Broken Arrow, Harding Charter.
Definitely some stiff competition
Yeah,
for sure.
Piedmont and El Reno, they lost both of those games, but then they beat teams like Shawnee, Bartlesville, Bishop McGinnis on another time, El Reno a different time.
So almost like split them. So
yeah, they split a few of them. So they've won some tough competition. They've lost some. So, it's a long game. It's only the second quarter, but Noble Lady Bears are playing great
right now. You definitely want to extend.
That was one they needed to get right
I
there.
was about to say plays like that have to be made. So luckily you
rebounds like that.
Almost caught a break. Cottrell's gonna take this one. She's going to take it out to the 3-point line. Find George. You know she wants to shoot. She hasn't been able to shoot all day. Been kind of locked up for the most part.
Good job by
But
Hickey.
pass right back to George. Hickey doesn't shoot a ton from outside, but you know she can still shoot it. So
Well, you got to respect her.
Totally.
That's for sure.
Totally.
Number 5 is going coast to coast with a big-time layup.
High off the glass and hits the wrong side of the backboard. So ball's on the wing now for Del City. It's crazy when someone ties their shoe middle of the game. I'm sure
I watched a pro player do that the other day, but he just baited him.
To do it.
Oh, great block by Cottrell.
By
Big
Taryn
defensive
Cottrell.
block.
Steps up, smacks it away. That was big time by Taryn Cottrell right there.
You know, they've been running that baseline play over and over, and you just get used to it. You're like, either one of you two are going to shoot this, like this right here.
Right.
Shoot it. Yeah, that's way long.
Yeah, that's deep. Cottrell's going to come up with a rebound. She's taking it coast to coast right now. Finds Smith, who wants to shoot, decides not to. Has the ball tipped away. George is getting back. And they're going to call a foul on her right here.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Noble Bears up by 2. They send number 21 to the free throw line for the Lady Eagles. Number 21 is Ramsey.
Yeah, she's going to catch her breath here on the free throw line.
So she's winded, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see her? I mean, I saw her with her hands
I'll
on her
tell you
knee,
why
huh?
Mackenzie Hickey is bringing it. The entire Lady Bears team is
Whoa,
bringing it.
she almost didn't get it there. That
I
thing
know,
almost hit the front of the rim.
She's breathing really hard right now. You can tell her jersey's moving up and down pretty quick. So
The official walks over to her and says, hey, if you're going to, like, maybe throw up or anything,
let us know.
Trash
So we don't
can
have
right
to
over
deal
there.
with it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that
good
one's
shot.
made. She
Good
steps
job.
into
Good
one, knocks
athlete
it
right
down.
there. There you go. No matter how tough it is, knock it in.
George slows down the pace as well. Now, if I'm the Lady Bears right now, you have to recognize that Del City is tired, and you have to just keep pounding it. No matter how tired you are, you can hang because you have the lead. You're the one that's leading the game right now. You have to keep that energy pressed and keep going and going.
All right, so we got to get into offense. Not sure what offense. There we go.
Find an offense. If I were Cottrell right now, find George and shoot it.
Little long.
Yeah, it takes a great
That'd
look
be
at
Noble
it.
Bear basketball. Oh, I thought that was just the opposite way.
Kind of
I did.
Fight for it right in the middle.
All right. Del City's got the ball, baseline out, and it's a 1-point game with 1:51 left in the second quarter.
It's good basketball up to this point.
Absolutely.
Pretty
over
high
50,
scoring.
almost 50 points on the board. It's good stuff right here.
Much less close, 23 to 22. It wouldn't be such a good game if it was 50-0 one way or the other. You wouldn't want that, obviously, because then, I mean, that'd be tough to watch for one of the teams. But it's nice when it's close. It just means it's even better second half coming up. You know it. So George is going to have it in the backcourt. She's calling something out.
It seems to me as though as fast as we were running up and down the court, we were the ones that were taking advantage of that. And Cottrell from the outside buries it.
She's starting to heat up all of a sudden. This quarter, she's got 7 already.
That brings the score 26-22. Noble Bears with the lead with a minute left in the first half and the second quarter.
That's the way to extend. A shot's up and missed.
Cottrell with the rebound.
Just snags it out of the air. Someone's heating up. You can tell. If I were the Lady Bears, you want to find her, get low, find a way to get the ball in her hands to take a shot at it.
Slow it down. There you go. Good job.
Yeah, Hickey's got it up top.
Look at Landry George sitting over there. Let's get it around. Let's kick it around. See what happens.
Hickey's dribbling. The ball is almost ripped away. Maintained possession. Cottrell's got it now.
30
Someone
seconds left.
Right up in her grill. She's going to the rim. Takes a shot at it.
Oh, that one was almost
both sides of the rim. There's 25 seconds left. Del City's got it at the half court, and they slow things down here.
4 seconds left. I mean, they're 4 points up with only 20 seconds left.
If you're Del City, you're kind of looking to take one shot and see how much of this you can
We
cut
got a
off.
coach right here in front of you. Is she going to call timeout? 12 seconds? She's going to call timeout?
I'm not thinking she's going to call timeout.
She's just going to let it go?
She's going to let these girls play.
With 8 seconds? Okay, here we go.
Offense is getting set up now. Wings up. Right in the paint. That was a pretty lackluster effort by the Noble Bears right there. Just kind of miscued. So good play by the Del City Eagles. When we come back to you, we're more than likely going to have the only Coach Bradley up in the booth, and he's going to put on the headset and do his interview with you guys. So we're going to take a break here. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Hey, Coach Bradley's in the building. Thank you very much for joining NobleBears.tv. I appreciate you being here.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Hey, so we've got the cheer and the dance squad going to be here. We good with hanging out right here? Well,
we're good.
Okay, sir. We're going to let them perform, and then we'll watch that, okay? I don't know how they remember all those routines so much. I mean, all those different moves and then to be in sync and stuff. So
I agree.
Going to be a great game tonight. Excited about it. It's.
I hope we do our part.
Absolutely.
We're not. People are not going to see much more talent than what's going to be in the gym tonight.
Yeah, right. Number 1 team in the state, and if you think about it. Think about the other number 1 teams in the state. Are they really one of the number 1 teams, maybe overall in any class, right?
They're the best team in the state.
There you go. End of story. There you heard it right here. And you know what? It's going to be great opportunity for Noble to compete and do what they can to go against these guys and, hey, pull out a victory maybe tonight, too.
We've got to play well, but that's always the goal, is to win.
Absolutely, Coach. Looking forward to this one, and then you got another one on this Thursday, as a matter of fact, against another district opponent, correct?
Yes, El Reno. Makeup game from El Reno.
Gotcha. Well, this is going to be a big cheer right here with all the juniors in here, huh? Look at them. They get a chance to come out on the court and perform.
They practiced today. They had a little clinic today.
Oh, here in the den?
Yeah.
Did it take up any of your practice time, Coach?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good.
No. We did get kicked out. Well, we got kicked out to go to high school, but that was because of the junior high tournament, which I was glad that our 8th graders was able to play in here. I think they did this up in the lobby. There's some of it. There's a lot of little girls out there.
Are you telling me the 8th grade basketball team came in tonight and
the 8th grade girls played yesterday in here.
Okay.
And the 8th grade boys played their tournament in here today, a game.
Excellent. So do we have yet the tournament for regionals after the end of the season? Do we know who we play and where and that sort of thing? Okay.
We will play. We'll match up with Guthrie.
Okay.
And we will play at Del City's regional.
At Del City, okay.
Yes.
And what day is that on, Coach? It's okay. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
I think it's February the 24th or 25th.
Okay,
whatever that Friday, Saturday is.
Okay. I apologize for putting you on the spot like that. I just didn't really know, to tell you the truth.
Normally I would know, but I'm trying to get through these next 2 weeks and figure out where we're
One
at.
game at a time, Coach.
Yeah.
That's what you could tell me. All right, let's watch these little girls get after here.
My granddaughter's over there on one end.
Where? Tell me.
On the very far front, on the very end, the white shirt on.
I see her. That's right. I know who she is, yeah.
She pays attention to stuff.
I love it. Look at this. Smiles. Can't get any better than this. This is the future. This is the future right here. Some of them are going to be cheerleaders. Some of them are going to be basketball players.
Hopefully both. Hopefully they can do both.
Some of them do both.
I know that in my family, my son is hoping she goes with the athletic part of it. Cheerleading's too expensive. but she loves it, though.
Yeah,
so,
it's good stuff. She did great down there at the end, yeah.
She loves it.
You see some girls looking at others like, let me see what you're doing, and I'll do what you're doing. And then some girls just, they know how to do it.
They just pay attention. They pick up that routine.
Yeah. So, sorry we missed a few games, darn it, as far as the weather and stuff like that went. So you had to take a big break and stuff like that in between, and that's always. How many times have we said that to you?
Oh, geez, too many. It's been these last 2 years have been crazy.
I'm telling you.
But, you deal with it and you move on.
Okay,
so
all right.
We've had our practices since the Guthrie game has been really, really competitive. We went really long this week because we had such a break. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but I know our practices have been really, really good. Just, trying to gear up for that, the playoffs as much as anything else. Because, the realistic thing is we want to win every one of these games, but we're not in a conference title situation. So we've got to just improve, take each game as a learning situation,
Excellent.
Try to compete, and try to get a little bit better at what we do.
That's right. Wow. Well, I've definitely seen improvements. There's no doubt about it all season long. So happy to see that. And, as you go through the season, I'm sure as a coach you probably feel the same way that I just said. If maybe you don't win every single game. You just definitely want to see improvements throughout the entire season.
Yes. If we can improve and play our best at the end of the season, that's a big thing. And I've been blessed because that's happened a lot. And that's what we're striving for right now is to be playing really, really well in 2 weeks.
Very good. Very good. Well, we thank you guys for listening and participating and being here at NobleBears.tv. Coach Bradley, anything you want to say before you go? Anything else? Or
enjoy this game because you're not going to see very much talent like this from a high school team.
Any particular athlete to look out for?
The taller kid, he's being recruited by everybody.
Is he about 6'7", 6'8"?
He's more 6'9", 6'10".
Okay.
I know Kansas really talked to him. The other kid's about 6'6", 6'4", 6'7".
Okay.
And their guards are good.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to watch them. So you're right. Probably didn't get any better than this that we've ever seen come through this gym for sure.
They're pretty talented.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you, Coach Bradley, for being here. Thank you for joining NobleBears.tv. And I love it. He comes in at halftime every time during the girls' game, entertaining interview every single time. So super glad that he joined us. We're about 1 minute and 15 seconds away from the start of the girls' game. And the Noble Lady Bears came out and practiced. And the Del City Eagle girls have stayed in the locker room the entire halftime.
Yeah, your Del City girls are MIA right now. By the way, I'm back. Hello. I hope your interview was good with Coach Bradley.
It always is, man.
I always want to know what you guys talk about, but everybody on the air just heard you already.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that he talked about was that he did finally find out who we played for our first district game. Regional game.
Okay.
And we got a draw. It's going to be in Del City around February the 24th. He wasn't positive on the day, but we drew Guthrie.
Awesome. We already played those guys, and we definitely didn't give our best performance against those guys. I think we give them our best performance. We'll knock the lights off of them for sure. So
he was excited to see this team for sure that's coming in tonight to play. He just said, you know what, I tell you what, this is the best team in the state of Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what class.
It's shown. They won this the 6A. I think it was the Clash of Champions, and they won it with kind of ease. They beat everybody by at least 10 points.
Wow.
So it'll be good to see this, I think, because they're not a great shooting team.
Okay.
If you want to look at percentages,
okay,
by far and away not the best shooting team that we have played or will play.
Okay.
But when it comes to playing in the paint, having two guys that play around 6'10", and some kids that hold some different offers to some different places. They're legit ball players inside, and I think they bring the pace of a Division I player, and I think that's going to be really good to see because as we go in to play Guthrie, I don't think there's going to be no pace we can't handle.
There's a nice pass up court all the way to Mackenzie Hickey, and then, unfortunately, that's another turnover.
Hickey just loses it, so it's all right, though. Early half, long ball game, still left to play, 16 minutes at least. So then we'll get made up. She's going to score again. So great look by J.C. Vincent. Just sticks her hand out, totally intercepts that pass.
Made up for that turnover. That's great because we got them to turn the ball over. Here we go.
Yeah, cancel each other out.
I thought she was going to step up one time. Now.
Yeah, she's wide open now in
side.
rhythm. Ooh, man, she just hasn't had the hot hand tonight. She's taking such great shots. So
it's coming.
We're going to need her here soon.
Yep. I don't think she'll be shy. Last year it seemed like, and of course as a freshman, sophomore last year,
yes.
She missed one and she stopped shooting for a little while, but we needed her to shoot. This year she knows we got to have it. Let it, she got to look at it.
Almost. Yeah, and she's good enough to make every single one she shoots. There's just nights where the ball's not your friend, and it happens. So Hickey's fighting for it right now.
She'll take them both on.
Yeah, it's going to stay Noble Bear basketball. Good job by Mackenzie Hickey. Man, she's had quite the game right now, scoring lots and lots of points.
Yeah.
She's already got, I think that's 5 points on the free throw line, 10 points just on layups. She's got a pretty easy 15. She's not done yet.
Oh, no.
Bears are lined up in order. You would think George was curling to the basket right there on the three-point line. I would have passed it right to her. You need to get her hand hot right now. If you're Steely and you associate the offense and make sure things run right, I think you need to try and find a way to make sure you call a play to get Landry George open and shooting the ball. Get her in rhythm.
All right. Coach Vandenberg, she's surveying it. How are we going to put this together? They're in a 2-1-2, and J.C. Vincent decides that she's going to dribble until they come out.
Yeah,
there we
there's
go.
no
Now
count
they
just
start
yet.
the clock. Uh-oh. And then a turnover. So all that was for a turnover, darn it.
Yep, and then Hiki's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be her second one. So that is going to put, we'll see who that puts on the line. I'm thinking that's going to be number 14. That is Adriana Richmond. She's going to be going to the free throw line, looking to make 2 here. She takes a step and knocks in her first one.
All right, this 1-point game with 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third quarter.
Her first point since early in the first quarter. She's going to sit back in it and score the second one. 2 in a row for her. The game is now tied 26-all with 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. So Steely's calling something now. She passes it to George. A lot of movement going on by the Noble Bears right now. Everybody moving, trying to find gaps in the 2-3 zone. George got on the wing, finds Vincent in the middle.
And turnover.
Yep, gets it back to Hiki. Hiki just loses it. Bears need to find a way to take care of the basketball right now.
In the first half, there were 19 turnovers by the Noble Lady Bears. They still had the lead by 4 points going into the half.
I'm going to correct you real quick, Mac. They only had 14.
14,
yep.
Not 19. Okay,
yep.
I apologize. So 14 turnovers, but those are 14 possessions that could have turned into at least an attempt or, try at a bucket or maybe even 2 points. This is going to be 2. Let's go all the way to the bucket.
She's going to try and beat everybody to the basket. Yep, knocks it in. Mackenzie Hiki is keeping the heat going. She picks up another 2, contested layup right in her face. She says, you know what, I'm going to knock this one in. She's ready to play. Bears are in.
Good
nice
steal right there.
By J.C. Vincent. Great defensive play. They're going to call her for a travel. Got her feet caught up when a hand was reached in. So that hand was dug almost right into her chest, and she just decided to walk with the ball, didn't dribble it, so it's going to be a turnover by J.C. Vincent.
That was a tough call,
yeah,
I think, man. My goodness, it was right here kind of in front of us. I was able to see just like she stopped her moment. Oh.
Luckily held her pivot foot. Yeah. Ramsey has it. She's going to pass it back to Richmond. Ball's moving around just on the right side. Trap comes to the corner, and that's going to be a timeout called by Del City. That's going to be their first of the half.
Full timeout.
Yep, we are going to take a full timeout as well. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
On air.
Hello. Sorry, my mic was all moved down. So we're back here at NobleBears.tv.
Finish strong. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left. 2-point game. Noble's up. Third quarter. Like the Lady Bears are going to put some defense together right here.
Yeah, this is a really important last 5 minutes for the Noble Bears. You really want to try and spread on a lead. They got a 2-point lead right now, but of course that's only one possession. You really want to spread and make it at least
that'd be Noble Bear basketball.
A handful of possessions. So that is going to be Noble Bear basketball, and Jace Vincent is going to inbound this one.
Again, guys, we're going to have to switch broadcasts to the next broadcast, but we're going to decide if we're going to try to do that because senior night is the presentation is going to be done right in between the two games. And so we're going to be having to switch to another broadcast, and I just want you guys to be aware of that, okay?
Yeah, so for anybody who's wanting to watch senior night or watching the broadcast now expecting senior night, no, it may not be on this one. You may have to refresh your page and see that Noble Bears TV isn't streaming, just for us to hop right back on almost instantly and get senior night underway. Because it'll take them a second to set up. It'll take us a second to set up as well, and we'll make sure we take care of business. So number 21, Nevaeh Ramsey's going to pick up a foul. It's going to be her third.
Lucky she did because Steely stepped across the line right there in front of the official, too.
Well, that was just because
that
of
was because she
contact.
pushed her, right?
Yeah. So Vincent's going to inbound this ball. The Bears set up at a line. Just going to inbound to Steely really easy and get the offense set up and going.
It's really amazing how the game has shifted after half, right?
Right. It almost, the pace seems not so amped up. They were running all over the place. Really, both these teams aren't necessarily running in transition a whole bunch. They're kind of just taking their time, trying to set up offense. And if I'm the Noble Bears right now, I want to push the pace.
I'm happy with it, yeah. Noble Bears. Oh, I thought JC had a chance to do that.
I think they called that was something a little weird. I think they called a foul on JC Vincent, and she wasn't touching the player at all. That was I've never wanted to call out too many bad calls, but that wasn't that wasn't a very good one.
My mouth kind of dropped.
I know
like,
it.
What?
So that's part of basketball, though. You gotta live with it. Cottrell's gonna check in. She's gonna check out Vincent since she's got three.
And he's pleading his case to the Noble coach.
Yeah, that was a missed one. It happens.
I was like, okay, well, I think you deserve a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's basketball.
There we go.
There's no sport where any official's going to be perfect. So Hickey's got it.
Got Landry
She's
George
dribbling down the court as fast as she can. Finds a pass, jump shot, just off the front of the rim. Man, she has been all over her target tonight. So close.
It's coming.
Great pass.
Great pass down there by
Landry.
Landry.
2 shots for Cottrell at the free throw line. That foul's going to be called on number 11. That's Akilah Howard, her first.
Landry barefoot with a nice pass right down to Cottrell.
Yep.
I thought she was going to be able to put it right in right after that.
Forced whoever that was on defense. I think that was number 11 actually playing, or number 15, excuse me, playing on the ball, and she forced her to commit to her because it was a 1-on-2. Caught it up to Cottrell, and then, of course, caused the Del City player to foul.
And here she goes. She just puts in her first shot. That's a 3-point game.
She's carrying over from the second quarter. She had a good second quarter. She had 7 points in it. So she's going to look to carry it over, and that is going to be Del City basketball.
McKenzie definitely beat her opponent down on the baseline and beat her to the rebound and then actually knocked the ball out of bounds.
Rushed over there, just rushed a little too fast.
Yeah.
Was saying, hey, I'm going to get the ball before you can, and just kind of missed the tip to herself. So
just a lot of hustle there.
I know it. She's going to keep it up all night. She's not done yet. Almost had a steal right there. That's a good shot right there by number 11, Akilah Howard.
Over the top of Cottrell that was trying to get another block. We sure thought that she was going to do it, too.
Man, that block she had in the second quarter was sweet, was it not?
Yeah, it was legit.
That was awesome. She totally sent her stuff back to the scoreboard on the back wall. It was sweet.
It's probably one of the better blocks. Turnover right there by.
Yep, Steely's going to have to try and play good defense here. It's a 3-on-1. Steely does a great job, lets her team get back. Cottrell was straight up, picks up a foul for some body contact. So that is going to be Taryn Cottrell's first, I believe. And that's going to send.
That's team 3. No, they said it was on the floor. So it was on the floor. So it's team 3 for
she wasn't shooting it.
Lady Bears and team foul 2 for Del City Eagles.
I think that's why that foul confused me a little bit because she wasn't shooting it. Right. And Cottrell didn't reach over or jump or anything. She had her arms straight up and her body was straight up. And they called her for a foul. So I was a little confused.
Oh,
big time block by Barefoot. That's going to be a jump ball. That's, I'm thinking, going to be Del City possession. Yeah, big time block, though, not giving up any free points in the paint.
Here we go.
Barefoot said no way.
Nice physical game. Let's see. Here we go. I feel like the temperature just got turned up right now.
I know it. The game's just getting started, I feel like. So we're hanging in there. The Bears are hanging in there. The Eagles are hanging in there. Everybody's just playing right now. Got to finish here this quarter strong. There's 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Steely's coming up with a great steal. Contact all over. She coughs it up to George. Just misses. Barefoot goes up.
Barefoot,
2 points.
The senior, says, I'll take it in for 2. I'll show you how to do it. And ran the court. That's the best thing. Get your center running the court.
Yeah,
that's
going
what you're looking
coast
for.
to coast is awesome. Ball's in the corner now. The Bears kind of have a little momentum. You can feel it shifting through the entire stadium. They call the foul right there. They called that on, I thought they were going to call that on Steely. I thought Steely was the one that got hit. That's going to be called on Black 14. That's going to be Adriana Richmond, her third.
Okay, her third.
I was a little confused for a second because I thought they did call it on Steely, and Steely had gotten bumped into.
The scoreboard said that's her fourth.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. That is her fourth.
Is it? Or
I had missed the foul earlier, and I was like, hey, I wonder who that was. Kind of in my head. Yep.
Well, that's going to set her down on the bench on the third quarter with 2 minutes left. Now, that's a starter, right?
Yeah, sitting one of your starters in the third quarter till late in the fourth is no fun task for any coach.
Now, has she been guarding out on the left wing during the she's been at kind of Landry George's area over on the left wing, so let's pay attention to that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Baseline's taken. Shots up.
Whoa.
And it is good. Number 5, Tiasha Walker.
Splash, too, man. She didn't hit nothing but net on that one.
Sinks it. So your score is now back to being tied up, 31 up.
All right, so another opportunity for lead change.
Yep, find a way.
The freshman, Steely, all the way to the rack for 2.
Yeah, picking up her first points of the day. Great play by Steely right there. You can tell the pace is starting to get picked up now.
Telling you, man, turn it up. Okay, they came right back to score.
Right back at you. Number 23, that's Engel Bushy. She's going to pick up 2.
All right.
Steely slows it back down. She says, hey, we need to set up the offense, make sure we score points here. A lot of space right now, no count on Steely.
Looks like Hayden George is going to try to check into the game.
We'll see if she gets the chance to. Vandenberg may be wanting to hold this one till the last second.
Well, getting close, so here comes the pressure. Cottrell with the
ball. Skip passes across. Great job by Steely. Good hustle play. Bears have numbers now.
Nice pass. Nice pass for 2 points from Barefoot. Down low for 2.
You got to give a lot of credit to Steely right there. That was one heck of a pass. Almost a full baseball throw right to Barefoot, and she just knocks it in. Your Bears now have a 2-point lead with 13 seconds left, taking it down to 10 seconds. Dell City still doesn't know what they want to run.
I don't see an offense yet set up.
Stuck on the wing.
I don't see
confusion
an offense.
coming. 2 seconds left. Shots up.
Oh, are they going to? They're going to call walk on that, right?
They are going to call a
great
walk.
defense.
There's 0.1 seconds left. I'm sure the Bears are just going to pass this one in. Your score is 35-33. One heck of a quarter by your Lady Bears to just find a way to maintain the lead.
Throw it up there, Steely. See if you can make it.
Right. That's a legit coast-to-coast right there. I'll tell you that.
That was a great pass, right?
Yeah, great pass. That was awesome.
All right.
Your score now, 35 Noble, 33 Dell City Eagles as we enter the fourth quarter. What a game we have set in store, man. There's 60, almost 70 points scored in this game. We are in for a treat.
Come on now.
We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back here to NobleBears.tv. Excuse me. I'm sure you guys heard me. Let me try this again. Welcome back here at NobleBears.tv. Your place for some fourth quarter action. Noble Bears are going to take it out of bounds, and they are looking to finish the game strong. What do you think the key is right here, Matt, to finish this game?
You know, I think what's going to happen, and I just want to predict something, I think Landry George is going to hit at least 3 3-pointers going down the stretch here. So let's count them up. And Mackenzie Hickey, I just know she's played a great game, but I haven't seen her just up and down the court yet. So maybe those two things are going to happen.
Yeah, but I'm thinking both of them are ready to play. So George has had somebody in her face all night. So that's going to be a turnover by the Noble Bears, and that is going to be Dell City ball. Not the best way you want to start a fourth quarter. But now it gives you a chance to play some good defense. So the Bears are going to step into a 3-2. I'm thinking in their 3-2, they're going to try and find a way to trap in the corners. And it's going to be a turnover by That's going to be tipped away by the Noble Bears.
There you go.
And that is going to be Dell City basketball. So they're going to take it out baseline.
I didn't see who tipped it, so I apologize. I went, ooh, like, it should have been ours, but.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody tip it, so.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not one to judge, though. These guys do a good job.
Jack Carson in the house, folks. Producer. These kids do a great job all the way to the rack, man. You know, she's the girl that hit the shot on the outside, number 5, Walker, and then she just comes right back with the 2-point layup right off the bank.
She's got 5 points this half, so George wanted to shoot that one.
Now you got 2 sitting over together. Back to Cottrell. Cottrell back over to Steely.
Steely's going to force someone to make a decision. George has got that
There's one of the 3. Oh, and I thought I called that one out.
Man, that one hit 3 sides of the rim. She's got to keep shooting it. You know she's going to get hot here soon. Ball's baseline and thrown over the rim.
Watch
Ball's
this
out
one
to
now.
number 14,
She'll shoot it.
And she scores it.
You know, she's been sitting there waiting
to
come back in.
Yeah, now that she's back in, knocks down 3 points, and your Del City Eagles have taken the lead by 3 points. So it's quite the game we got in store here. I've been saying it this whole time, man. It's not. I've kind of been thinking it was going to be back and forth, especially when you leave it this close. So the Bears have done a great job up until I think just then was the first time they've lost the lead since late in the second quarter, I believe.
Right.
So they've done a great job. Now it's just time to really see what you're made of and dig in and fight.
How many times have I said, man, it's not how you start.
Yeah, it's how you finish.
It's how you finish. 100% right. So let's see if we can do that with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. That's a long time on the clock.
Yeah.
Lots of things can happen in 6 minutes and 40 seconds of
plenty of time. I'm sure we'll see maybe a lead change or 2 or 3, or we'll see how many lead changes we have.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we're in for a ball game. You guys are in for a ball game. Let's get it started. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. It's going to be Noble Bear basketball. J.C. Vincent is checked into the game. Bailey Smith is checked into the game. Kind of a different lineup than a starting lineup that you normally see, given a different look right here.
We thank you guys again so much for tuning in and watching Noble Bears basketball. Always a great audience and the crowd that we have, not only behind us, but a great audience online. So give you guys the numbers here.
Yeah, quite the crowd we have in the building today.
Goodness,
so,
yeah.
of course, it being senior night, you would think a lot of people want to come. Hickey shoots. Hickey scores. Holy moly, somebody's on fire. 3 points from Mackenzie Hickey. She's going to tie it up right away. She's going to put the pressure right back on him. 3-2 still in play. Ball's taken to the corner. Euro step done, and just off both sides of the rim, she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That is number 23 shooting them, Engel Bushy.
And that's number 10, J.C. Vincent with the foul.
Yep, that's going to be J.C. Vincent's 4th.
It's getting tight. She's got a tough draw, though. She's definitely gotten some of their better players that she had to defend, and shoots a free throw, and she puts it on the bank.
Hey, whatever it takes to make it, you make it. Well, whatever it takes, so.
Okay, so, hey, back to the numbers. We are at 1,300 IP addresses. And, folks, an IP address is what's on your phone, on your television, on your iPad. So I don't know what you're watching this stream from, but we're at 1,300. So we found out that normally 2.5 people are watching per IP address. So we've got about 3,000 people tuned in right now.
Well, you 3,000 are in for a treat. Halloween came early today.
Oh.
Hickey goes through her legs.
She's so tough.
Makes it look awesome.
She's so tough,
yeah, she ripped
man.
that ball so hard it went just straight through her legs.
You know, if there's any way you see her in the crowd during the boys' game, if there's any way we can just bring her on for an interview too, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We didn't get her a chance to do it last game, and I wish we would have. And she is just a tough player, man. Well, they're swinging the ball.
Yeah, they're definitely moving the ball. You don't want to take a bad shot here, especially with 5 minutes left. Every single possession counts now.
2-point game.
So in the early game, you can never really tell which possession was important and which one wasn't.
Picked up her dribble.
This is one that's now getting really important. So Bailey Smith saves it. Does a great job right there. And Vincent's going to the lane.
Yeah, she
Got a
definitely
layup
knew
at
she
it.
could
Yep.
take that one
She
all
saw
the way
it
to the rack. That's a
entire
tie
way.
ball game right there, 40-40.
Yep, J.C. Vincent picking up her first points of the day.
I literally think as soon as she touched the ball, she knew she was going to the rack.
I think 100%. She got the ball back. She said, okay, I see it. And just took off like a rocket.
Swing it, skip pass all the way to the corner.
Floater's up, missed. Steely's got the rebound.
The freshman with the rebound.
Yep, passes it to Vincent, and she's going to take it up nice and slow. Your game's tied 40-all with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Steely's holding on to it. Really wants to survey, make sure the right play is called.
Oh, if she would have definitely caught that on the.
Yeah, I think she catches that one in rhythm. She just knocks it down. So there's
Coach
a timeout.
called timeout right here in front of us. Let's take it with him, okay?
We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
As a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Yeah, that's Squirtle. I'm telling you, man, so glad that we're part of the Squirtle program itself. You know what? You probably don't know this, but Noble Bears owns all their equipment now. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
So before we didn't, and so glad that we own it all now, and that whatever we do on this broadcast, of course, it's school funded and school decided upon, but so glad that Tyler Solomon made the decision to go from what we had over to Squirtle, just a much better overall program itself.
Yeah, and not having to worry about owning somebody else's equipment. I mean, that's a big-time thing.
You know, that is definitely one. The other one is that we can focus now more on the athlete than we have to focus on everything else the other companies made us focus on. And we can focus on talking about number 25, Cottrell. You know, the freshman zero. We can talk about those things.
Right.
Highlight them instead of the other stuff.
Yeah.
That's a walk.
Yep, they're going to call a walk on her, kind of missed her dribble on her hop step, and that is going to be Noble Bear basketball. So every possession's important now. If you're either team, you definitely don't want to cough up the basketball.
Our Noble Lady Bears have done a much, much better job in this half with the turnovers.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. They only have 6 turnovers this half compared to last half's 14. So,
you know, that's a great move.
That's a heat check, absolute heat check.
I mean,
taking over the game right now. Mackenzie Hickey came to play, up by 3.
Oh, that was off her foot. First off.
Just saved by number 23. Bears are in a rotation now, finally caught up. They set up in a 3-2. Del City takes a look at it, sees what they need to run here.
You know, Hickey, that was a great shot because she gave a pump fake in the corner. The girl went for it, and then she stepped back into the 3 lane and then busted it down.
Just back-to-back, 2 threes this half. I think 15 or 20 points within the past, first half. I mean, she's on fire, man. She's on fire.
I'm just feeling like we got to get George back in the game, but, you know, I'm sure Coach is figuring it out.
Yeah, we're going to need her in a moment. And if
that's
not,
a deep one.
And tonight is just not her night, keep Mackenzie Hickey hot.
Let's go. Okay.
Steely has the ball in the backcourt. She's going to take it up nice and slow. Your lead is 3. Noble Bears got it by 3 right now. Steely's on the left side by herself.
Picked up her dribble.
Hickey's
over to
got
Hickey.
it. She's taking another shot.
No, that's too long. It's too long right there.
Yeah, just misses off the backside. Hustling back, the Bears get set up in their 3-2.
She's got a big smile on her face, like, oh, that one went a little bit further than I thought it would.
She knows. She knows. She's been the hot hand all night, and at times you're definitely you're not going to make every single one of them. So they're going to call a foul there for somebody falling. I'm thinking.
You know, that was Bailey Smith that came in.
And I know it. Yep, they're going to call that on Bailey Smith. Luckily, that's only her first. She hasn't had any fouls tonight, so she's hanging in there right now.
Good sportsmanship.
So yeah, you know there's no intent from either team, obviously, to hurt anybody. So, and if there is, that's why they call flagrants and technicals and stuff like that.
We're just going for it. Here we go.
Yeah. Checking in right now and checking out is number 0 and number 11. So 11's taking a seat on the bench, and Jalen McAllister is stepping into the game. Ball is
got to watch out for number 0, McAllister.
Ball's at the wing. Ball goes baseline.
Oh, good.
Good
by
job by
Cottrell.
Taryn Cottrell. You definitely don't want to let them go baseline. It seems what they're really comfortable doing. So just going baseline to corner to middle to baseline to corner, and they'll just do that until they get the shot.
Who was the center there? Because I didn't see them flash at all in that one. That was normally they're playing the first half.
Yeah, normally I'm thinking number 23 has been playing.
Uh-oh.
That's a tough play by Mackenzie Hickey. She's looking down and she's thinking in her head, dang it, I knew better than that.
Well, here we go. Here goes Landry George. Okay, she sat and she watched. Here she goes.
Yeah, give her a mental rest.
Now, I called it. I said she's going to hit three going down the stretch.
Time.
Can she get there with 2 minutes left?
Yep, it's 3-ball time. Great minutes, by the way, by Bailey Smith. Really good job.
If she can hit 3 going down the stretch, Noble wins the game. Just letting you know. If she can do it.
Call it as it is. Good
if she
call.
can do it, if it happens, I mean, that's definitely 9 points. It's going to be able to be hard to overcome.
That's a rebound that needs to get made by what they're calling a man. That's a foul on Landry George, number 21. She's picking up a foul. Just going after a loose ball, that's tough. I mean,
wowzer.
She went for the ball, had the ball in her hands, and then got hit, and they called her for a foul. So
it's been a couple about that, but anyway.
Yeah, it happens though. It's basketball, you know it.
It's so fast paced, isn't it?
If it really came down to that in the game, then you should have scored more points.
There you go.
Or the other team should have scored more points, or you know what I'm saying.
Sure,
you can't ever blame it on that.
Sure.
So human error, it happens. Just like a player missing a shot, it just happens. So
Well, she didn't miss that free throw.
She didn't miss
put
that
that
one.
one right in. Let's see if she makes this other one. It's a 2-point game right now, 145. Oh,
Yep, makes it a 1-point
no
game.
pressure. No pressure.
Yep, ball's inbounded to Sealy. Del City is setting up in a press all of a sudden. Really wanting to put the pressure on.
You know, this is a great time to call a timeout.
I think Vandenberg's going to let her girls play, but still have 2 timeouts, and you definitely want to just let them play through this so they know how to break the pressure. Vandenberg's yelling at them now to set up in their press breakers. So
it's our 1-point game.
Big time possession for the Noble
left.
Bears.
Yep.
Really big time possession.
85 points scored so far during a girls' basketball game is pretty awesome.
Yeah, very high scoring. So Hickey's on defense, stepping right up at Cottrell. Ball goes inside, right back out. Air ball shot, and a ball thrown up is made by number 0, Jalen McAllister. Hickey's going to the rim.
And count it, and count it, and count it.
Someone is on fire. Mackenzie Hickey, by far and away, the past 2 games that I've watched her, has played out of her mind. Great play by Mackenzie Hickey. She needs to really finish it right here and extend as much as she can.
One more is going to make it a 2-point game. Mackenzie Hickey steps to the line
You knew
without
she was gonna
even
make that one.
hesitation, puts it in.
You knew she was going to make that one. The night she's having, there's no way. Minute left in the game. We're now counting down from 60 seconds. Your score's 45-44. Noble Bears on top by 2.
Keep the pressure on the outside. Looks like they're going to try to shoot a 3. It does indeed. I'm not sure what offense they're in. Here they go. They're trying to
Yeah,
penetrate
they're all
now.
over the place. Ball's really close out of bounds.
Mackenzie Hickey with the
That's
defensive steal, and they call a
Yeah,
timeout
they're
right
gonna
here.
call- They're
Okay.
going to call a timeout very close to a travel right there. It was really close. So she dribbled the ball and fell down, and she was getting back up. Luckily, her coach saved her and bailed her out, called a timeout.
Let's stay right here. It's a full timeout. Noble band's going to perform up there. The boys are watching as the girls finish up this game, and my goodness, it's a great atmosphere in
Yeah,
here.
the girls are taking a drink of water right now, and you know they're just thinking in their heads like finish, finish, finish. So they're about to get some instruction from Coach Vandenberg on what they need to do to finish here and the game plan for the next 42 seconds. Del City's over here on this side, and they're talking things over about how in the world they can score, stop, score. That's the name of the game. They don't have to score 3. 42 seconds is a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. So
their press has been pretty incredible, so look for them to press right away.
And
as soon as they try to score, if they score, they're going to definitely press all the way down the court. But if they don't score, I bet you they're going to have a full court press all the way down. So Noble Lady Bears better get ready for that.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, as of now, I think the Noble Bears, Del City is inbounding the ball, aren't they?
Right. They
So,
called the timeout.
Yeah, if they actually miss, I think they'll have to foul and force them to inbound it again and play their press defense. But if they make it, I think they'll go just straight into their press with a tie ball game or a 1-point lead. So we'll see what happens here. 45 seconds are unfolding.
This is a setup shot for a three-pointer.
Yep, Jalen McAllister's taking
This is a set play for a three-pointer.
So ball's inbounded way
McKenzie.
back.
Well,
Ball's
it looks like
rotated
the
to the wing.
defense is going to stay tight all the way out to the 3.
Yep, Hickey takes over.
And Hickey with the steal.
Yep, she's going down the court.
Oh, good call.
She's
Good.
taking it back. She's going to have to
Oh,
get
that's
fouled.
definitely a foul. Good job, Levin, right there.
Yeah, good job by Mackenzie Hickey. That foul is on number 0, Jalen McAllister. That foul is going to be her 4th.
Okay.
So one more, and she is done for the night. Pretty important pass right here from J.C. Vincent. Needs to really take a deep breath and focus on her fundamentals as she passes this ball in. Know how the offense works here. That ball is on a fight for the ground right now.
And it
and
is
Steely
definitely their
has the
ball.
ball.
It's their ball.
Yep.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. There. Who knows? There may be another jump ball within these next 25 seconds.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a 2-point game. Noble's got the lead right now with 25 seconds
Yep.
left.
Big time possession. You
Big
definitely
play.
don't want them to score fast. You need to find a way to
And
stop
here
a
it
couple
is
of
right
shots. Good defense by Landry George, stepping up.
And that'd be
She-
Noble Bear basketball
she,
coming down the other
By
side.
far has not played her best offensive game, but that was a big time play by Landry George.
She
to
closed out
step-
fast.
really fast, and she was out of position. By far
Good.
was out of position.
Good.
So Coach Vandenberg's called the timeout.
And
We're
that's a good coaching timeout right there.
Great coaching timeout. Give your players a second to rest, recollect what's going to happen here, and then I think what Vandenberg's really going to do is just talk over the press and stuff and what exactly they need to do here to make sure that they break the press and either get fouled or almost get to the rim really easy and extend the lead to 4 points versus 2. Because if you're at 4, it's almost an automatic 2 possession game.
Right.
So with 21 seconds, 2 possessions is hard to come by.
This press is going to be up in their face, and it's going to be physical. You can bet it.
Yeah, and you got to know it. And I'm almost thinking with how that Del City's ran the press earlier, they're not going to put a ton of pressure on the ball right away. I'm thinking they're going to show the pressure, and they're going to try and force Noble to move to one side or the other and then bring the trap, and everybody's going to rotate. So if you're the Noble Bears, you have to think, where am I going to try and find the ball when it gets trapped? And you have to look either across the court, go behind you, or if you see the trap early enough, you can force it into the middle right away.
That's where you want it.
Yeah, I know it. Middle of the floor, plenty of options. It's hard to get trapped when you have the whole floor in front of you. I think it'll be really important for the Bears to be patient because there is 10 seconds left in this game. If they use 10 seconds, that only leaves 11 seconds. I don't know. Excuse me. It'll only leave 11 seconds left. So
They look confident.
yep, Cottrell's checked back into the game. You have George, Hickey, Steely, and Vincent all in the game.
That's the girl I'd want to get it to, too, right there.
Ball's passed back to Steely.
Got to get it up court.
Yeah, but it's passed up. Hickey's got it, and it's taken away by Del City. There's 8 seconds left. A layup's coming, and 2 free throws are coming. That was a Del City player just slammed the ball down, about touched the roof. So someone's excited.
6
I've-
seconds
I've-
left in the game.
I've seen that. I've seen that called a. I've seen that called a technical a time or two.
You know, it seems like
So-
the home crowd would need to get a little bit crazy right now with 6 seconds left with the ball.
Yeah, hopefully you're
in
at
their
home
hand
banging
right
your
here.
feet right
That's
now,
right.
screaming as loud as you can at the TV.
There's the
misses
first one. It's a miss. Hey, let's see how much pressure's on the second shot, and it's going to be a pressure cooker right here with 6 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to test your skills. So great coaching adjustment right there by Vandy. She's just bringing in barefoot,
Yeah.
forcing her to get a rebound.
Move
you
Vincent
know,
out of the way.
Yeah,
make sure.
because
Get a
now
good
that she
block
missed her
out.
first one, they're going to almost try and either miss, or if it is missed on accident, they're going to try and get a rebound hard. So,
Both of them miss Mackenzie Hickey
Yep.
with the rebound,
Yep.
and she gets fouled.
yeah, Hickey's. It's not just yet. There's one more foul until they are in the bonus.
Okay.
So another great coaching adjustment. You're going to check Landry George back in, one of your best free throw shooters, and check Barefoot right back out.
Okay,
Great.
they had problems getting the ball up the court the last time, so we're going to have to figure out
Now
how
with
we're
the
gonna
10
be
second with a 10-second count here, there's
Okay,
only
you're
5
good.
seconds
You're
left in the
good.
game. I think even if you just hold the ball in the backcourt,
Yep, you're
make
good.
sure it stays away from any player from Del City, you're in great shape.
Looking over here at Coach Vandenberg, she's got a good look on her face. Let's see what happens
Yeah,
here.
very confident look.
She looks very confident. Get the ball in bounds.
Yeah,
and we got some
Hickey
good
runs hard.
That's
gonna be
intentional, and she's
all
out.
day.
And out, and then we get the ball back on top of that.
Yeah, it's going to be a flagrant all day.
And she's good sportsmanship. She said, I didn't mean nothing by it. She walked right up to her and said, I'm sorry. So that's good sportsmanship.
As a Noble player, you're smiling.
Oh, yeah, because,
smiling.
you know, you get Mackenzie Hickey to shoot the free throw, and then right on top of that, you get the ball back as well with 2 seconds left on the clock.
She's had one heck of a game, and what better way than to let her finish here? She's going to get 2 free throws at it. Ball's going to be inbounded to the Noble Bears. If she makes just 1, maybe 2 of these, the game is sealed.
I just wish that they were kind of close. Oh, she just made her first one, so it's a 3-point game. Player of the game by far and away. And it couldn't be in a better finish than good. Vandenberg's telling her, boom, she makes both of them, ball game, no matter what happens here. So there you go, girls.
Yeah.
That's the way to do senior night.
You ever seen a 30-point night from anybody? That's what a 30-point night looks like. Mackenzie Hickey, 28 points.
You make
to
sure
finish
and get
the
her,
night.
man. She's getting the highlight reel, man. That is some
that
good
was
stuff right
big
here.
time.
And here she's
Totally.
going to get the ball again. She won the game tonight.
Yep, getting reached in on, and
there you
that's
go.
going to be the
That's
ball
it.
game.
That's
So
it.
big time win for the Noble Bears. Well, that's always good to win on senior night and give you just a boost of confidence as you go into your next games because regionals are coming so close. Great job for the Noble Bears.
Grab her. I'm going to see if I can get Mackenzie Hickey right here, right now. See if I can get her on. Come on. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Mackenzie Hickey.
Hi.
Thank you for joining NobleBears.tv. What a stud you had. What a great game. I'm so excited about it, too. It was awesome. You know you had 30 points.
30?
Get down,
No
girl.
way.
Yes, you did. And you finished so strong. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Are you
you.
looking forward to moving into the competition, what's coming up at the end of the season?
Oh, yes. I'm so ready for it. I really think if we lock down and we play together like we did tonight, we have 1,000% chance of making it big.
I believe you're right. Hey, I'm so proud of you. I wanted to give you some props while you're here. And let the Noble Bear crowd know. There's about 3,000 people watching right now. What to expect from Noble coming up?
Oh, gosh, just expect the unexpected. We are coming back up from our loss streak, and we are going up, and we are moving up.
There you go. She said it here first. Thank you, Mackenzie Hickey, for joining NobleBears.tv.
you.
Go enjoy that victory with your rest of your teammates. So proud of you. Good job. You're welcome. Hey, first time we've had her on air, so super happy that she's able to do that. You guys stay tuned. We're going to do the senior ceremony right away, as a matter of fact. So we'll be sure and get the seniors up here and make sure and have an opportunity to see them as they come in. Now, there's a couple for the boys, and there's what we said there were 3 for the girls, and there's also the cheer and stuff like that. So there's a cheer and palm. So those are all going to be the seniors that we will give respect to for their time and their commitment here at Noble. So